Women's team, last year we finished 16th nationally at the College Squash Association National Championships. This year we're looking to basically finish hopefully top 14. Personally, I'd like top 12 finish, but definitely top 14 is definitely reachable. With the men's team, last year we finished 7th nationally, and this year we're looking to finish hopefully top 6, top 5. That's going to be a big goal. There's a lot of strong teams out there, and with a strong class coming in, I think that's one of the big goals. So with the women's team, we only graduated one senior in the top 9 from last season, and so we've got 8 returning from the top 9, and so basically everybody is going to be a key returner on the women's side. Everybody's going to have a good role to play throughout the entire season. The entire season is very long, so we have a lot of strength and depth, and it's very good to have eight returners from the top 9. For the men, basically same again. We only lost one player in the top 9 and one player who was actually number 10, and we got all the returners coming back as well. So we're in the same good position where we've got 8 out of 9 returners coming in. The 2 graduated seniors from last year on the women's side was Chelsea Ross and Stephanie Zanis. They were both captains. Replacing them is going to be very tough, as they were fantastic leaders, not just on the court but off the court, academically as well, and they were great leaders around the school with Greek life and other extracurricular stuff that they did. So basically replacing them is going to be tough. It's going to be very, very tough, but we do have 2 other strong captains as well who bring their own style of leadership to the team, and I'm just hoping to make sure the team grows and learn from the 2 previous captains. Basically the same on the men's side too. The 2 key losses that we lost were our number 1 from last year, Guy DeMello, who was captain, All-American, and our number 10, Pat Cunningham, who was captain for the last 2 years. Both again strong leaders on and off the court and in around the classroom and in around the school. And we got 2 other captains again who have a different style of leadership again, but they're very strong in a different kind of way. And they're picking up basically where the 2 previous captains left off, and continuing to grow. We got 4 freshmen coming in. We got Fiona Murphy from Wales, that's my home country. We have Dulakshi Elikiwela from Sri Lanka, Kate O'Brien, who's a local girl from Lancaster, and Hope Johnston, who is from Brooklyn, New York. So a couple of the big key ones there is Fiona Murphy, who was ranked 1 in Wales for the last, I would say, 5 to 6 years, and she was ranked top 8 in Europe as a girls under 19s player. So she's going to come in and make a huge impact, and I have big goals for her to hopefully push for an All-American place at the end of the season. We've got Dulakshi Elikiwela, who was ranked top 2 in Sri Lanka, another girl that we're looking to make a big push this year. And the local girl, Kate O'Brien, she was the big surprise for me. I actually had her down lower on the ladder, but she's fought her way up to a very high position. The men's side, we've got a lot of freshmen this year, which I'm very happy at. So I'll start from the top. We've got a new number 1 who replaced Guy DeMello. His name's Abhishek Pradhan. His highest world ranking in boys under 19s was 5 in the world. He's a phenomenal player from India. He was Indian national champion as well, and he's coming in with vast experience playing in teams, world teams, Asian games. So he's going to do a great job for us as a freshman at number 1. Now number 2 this year is Cole Osborne. As a freshman, being number 2 as well, that's a big task for him. But he was Canadian number 1, boys under 19s. He's coming in. He's got vast experience as well, playing in teams and playing in individual tournaments for his country and his province in Canada as well. We have an Egyptian, top 10 Egyptian player, junior under 19s, Kareem Nabil, who has a great learning curve, vast experience playing again. Very excited with him because he's a very, very talented player, but he doesn't know what he can actually achieve yet, and I'm looking forward to pushing him. Same with Gavin Hitchner from England. He was top 15 in England. And England squash is actually one of the best places, apart from Egypt, to play squash around the world. And he's got a very steep learning curve as well. He's in here every day practicing and trying to learn new ways how to play squash and improve his skill set, which is very exciting as well. And then we have another Indian player, Ishan Advani, who was ranked top 10 in India. As a freshman again, big learning curve, wants to learn, wants to get better, but wants to learn not just from myself but from the team as well. And that's the same with every freshman that we have on our team. And our last freshman is Sam Chudner. He was a walk-on, but he's a great kid. He shows up every day for practice, does all the things that I set out for him, and wants to improve as well. The women's schedule this year is very tough. As when we travel both as men's and women's teams. So with the women's teams, the women's matches this year, Williams, Amherst, Drexel, Columbia, Bates, Middlebury, and Wesleyan. Those are our big key matches, and I think that I'm very confident that we can actually win all of them. But you never know; it all depends on the day. And I know the girls are excited to put their skills to the test and see if they can match up and come away with a few victories against teams that we've actually never beaten before. On the men's side, as we look to keep pushing higher on the rankings, one of the big key matches is there's actually three: St. Lawrence, St. Lawrence, Cornell, and Rochester. They have three big matches for us. We actually play them all in one weekend, and two of the teams are actually ranked above us. One of the teams is actually one place below us, and they're actually after us this year, which I actually like that. I like teams when they come after us. But there's also other teams out there as well, which we were excited to play, and we want to see what we can achieve against, and that's against Princeton. And then Yale as well, so it's looking very exciting, and we're looking forward to basically every single match. I want to create a squash family, not just with players, not just with parents and fans around the school, and with alumni. And one of the big things is I'm very big on we're a family, we need to be close. This year, both teams have come together tremendously. Both teams' academic GPA has actually been rising every year since for the last 2 years, which I'm very pleased about, which just shows their hard work on the court and actually off the court as well.